Here's a brief profile of two Pluot varieties. We've got Flavor King and Dapple Dandy. I'm profiling them together because their harvest season is essentially the same. It is now mid-September, and both of these taste prime here in my yard in Southern California. It's actually a little later than usual. Usually they taste great more like late August, but that's the way the weather has gone this year. So you'll notice that Dapple Dandy is significantly bigger than Flavor King, and here's the skin of Dapple Dandy. It's obvious how it gets its name, the dappled skin. Flavor King has more of a uniform but deep purple with some red blush on the sunny side. And the inside of Dapple Dandy is just awesome. It's got this starburst kind of white to red coloration, and the Flavor King has more of a orange center to red on the outside. Not as spectacular, but still really fun color. In terms of the flavor, the Dapple Dandy is sweeter, and it's also, on the other hand, a little bit less interesting. It's really good, but it's just good and sweet. The texture is nice. It'll stay firm when sweet, yet some people describe it as creamy, which I think sometimes can be a euphemism for mushy, but I don't find the Dapple Dandy to ever be mushy when it's sweet. It's still nice and firm. Flavor King, always firm, pleasantly firm. The flavor is a bit more complex. It gets sweet, but not quite as sweet as the Dapple Dandy. Some people describe it as spicy. I don't know if I would go there. I don't taste that, but I do taste just a bit more. It's just a bit more distinctive and more interesting flavor. And when I give people when people eat the fruit off of the trees in my yard, they love them both. But what you'll find is if you give them the chance to go pick some more fruit, they tend to pick a few more Flavor Kings than they do Dapple Dandies. So those are the fruits. How about we look at the trees? They're right there. This is Dapple Dandy. I keep it pruned just to the height of my reach, something like 7 feet. And it's a globe kind of shape, an open center style pruning. Still has quite a bit of fruit here at the end of its harvest season. And it's a more vigorous grower overall compared to Flavor King. This is the Flavor King tree. A little bit naturally smaller a tree, not as vigorous. And as you can see, I prune it to a different shape, a central leader, pyramid kind of shape. It's very fruitful still, especially this year since we had such good weather in the winter of 2018, 2019. Good rain, good chill. But both of these trees, year in and year out, are satisfyingly fruitful. In my yard, I'm probably sunset zone 20, maybe 21. And so there's your short profile of the Flavor King and Dapple Dandy Pluot varieties, both of which I love and you might want to try.